Hello. We ended up with a pretty goofy strategy for CVEX8. We don't need to hold the left lane with anything, we can just take care of it with purely casters for the most part. Indigo is first, we use her skill to take care of the first few trash mobs, and then we try to kill the skill shatter guy with Utage. On the challenge mode they're a bit too tanky for Utage, so she can't quite finish it off. We min-max to make sure we get one more hit out of it, and retreat to get the DP back. With the damage from the hit vent, the HP left is so low that Click can't finish it off. Afterwards, Click also DPS's this random sniper guy. This is to prevent any chance of that one reaching Haze later. And then we deploy Bubble and Pure Stream to Stow Cliff. We use Haze and Indigo skills as soon as we can. Using Pure Stream S1 we can tank Cliff, but we wait until Haze is hit too, to heal her as well. We ended up using Bubble S1, because it cycles better, and while we're using S1, Pure Stream is allowed to heal other things. While Bubble is off skill, Pure Stream has to only heal Bubble, or else there's not enough healing to go around. The third sniper having a bit of energy damages Utage a lot, which gives her a bunch of bonus damage. That way she can kill 3 snipers instead of just 2. This keeps Haze and Indigo safe. Some snipers reach Haze with full energy, some reach with 0 energy. If they have no energy they're safe to get in range, because they won't be able to kill Haze even during her skill. If they have over 3 energy bars we need to deal with them in some other way. Or not have Haze skill active at the time. Indigo took care of the first pair, second one goes down to Haze. And her skill ends before the snipers get in range. That way she doesn't get one shot. We don't want to use Indigo skill early, because ideally we want to bind the sniper out of Haze range, exactly like this, so he can't hit Haze just yet. It's not critical if he hits her, but we want to preserve as much health as we can, because if Pure Stream is busy healing Haze, Bubble might die. The skill comes up for the Skull Shatter guy, we activate it just before the stun. We wait until Click does 5 hits to charge up the drone, and then activate this too. Thanks to Bubble S1, Pure Stream can out-heal both the Skull Shatter and the boss at once. The moment the defender is out of the way, we deploy Utage like this. The reason she's here is so she can kill the snipers, otherwise they charge a bit too quickly. We want to use her really early, because we'll need her to stop the second Skull Shatter guy. Bubble is retreated for the second Skull Shatter guy, we can't out-heal anymore, because she's off skill. And now we have the hit vent slowing down Cliff a bit. That will allow us to redeploy Pure Stream and Bubble. I mistimed Bubble's retreat a bit, I should have done it manually the moment he stunned her. If I did that I would have been able to deploy Bubble even sooner than I did in this run. Because it's a bit late we have to give up on the hit vent. You can see that he walks past the center just as Bubble is ready. This is fine, it's still playable. We go on the next tile after. Utage takes care of the Skull Shatter guy because his energy is very low now, so no attack and defense. Not that the defense matters. We leave Utage there to tank a few hits from the sniper, since his energy will be really high. As long as you have a therapist medic, Cliff will take forever to walk through. If it's woman, he'll probably never be able to walk through at all. You can also just gravel him every time he stuns, to make sure he doesn't move at all, but it's not necessary. And that leaves just the last 2 enemies. With Indigo's almost 100% bind, we can kill them fairly safely. I say as I missed 3 binds in a row. Luckily we got the 4th one, so we made it out. Now, we redeploy 2 casters on the boss. We use Utage once to make sure he doesn't move too much. And we only hit him with Click and Indigo. Click can attack things outside of her range with the drone, and Indigo has the extra Mystic Caster tiles. So once the boss kills Bubble in the second phase and dashes through, he'll be out of range of anything else, and Indigo can bind him at a safe distance. This allows us to get some extra early damage. You can see that Bubble F1 isn't necessary to tank until phase 2, and in phase 2 on its own it's not enough. Ideally I would have it in the hit vent, but it's workable even outside. He one-shots Bubble through the skill. We deploy Utage to hit him a few times, and we deploy Haze down for later. We retreat Utage to make sure we stop the boss can't hit her, and then Click and Indigo DPS him a bit, for about 20% of his health or so. Now the boss has 2 AFK points. We're going to abuse that to redeploy our casters and set up for another burst round. Click is at the bottom to charge the hit vents. This will slow down the boss a ton and give time for our skills to charge, also keeping him constantly hit vented. The boss walks just in time. Case Indigo starts hitting him, and we use Bubble while the hit vent is on to tank the attack. We wait until the skill finishes, and then we need a bit of DP to deploy Utage. By this point the hit vent is already over, so she dies fairly quickly. I fail to retreat her. There are 2 more AFK points for the boss. The moment the bind ends, I retreat Click to avoid the boss teleporting, and we leave Indigo to smack him on his AFK point. There's enough time to redeploy, tank 1 hit with Bubble and then drop Utage, but it isn't necessary. Indigo finishes on her own.
すっきりした。楽しかったな。ドクター、クレープ食べに行こう。